this request on my last video, and it's a great idea, so I made a post on my YouTube page, and I asked for you guys to leave me some questions, and you came through. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. Deep breath, because the first one is a long one, okay? Apollo asks me, how many languages do you speak? I speak one language, but I have been learning Spanish for a very, very, very long time. I'm not perfectly fluent or even conversational, but I understand a lot. He also asked, what is the book or books you've given most as a gift and why? Or what are 1 to 3 books that have greatly influenced your life? So I haven't really gifted anybody any books, and any books I have ever been gifted are usually romance novels, so they're not impactful on my life at all. But I do want to get into reading more for sure. What purchase of $100 or less has most positively impacted your life in the last 6 months? I would definitely say this microphone. I haven't been doing as much as I had planned to with it quite yet, but it's going to be a great creative outlet, and I can't wait to do more. How has a failure or apparent failure set you up for later success? Do you have a favorite failure of yours? One that comes to mind is when I was in high school. I really, really, really wanted to work at Dutch Bros, but I never got called back for an interview, and I finally had gotten called back for a group interview, and I went. I thought it went amazing. I already had barista experience. I thought I had it in the bag, right? The next day, they called me, and they were like, we're not going to be moving forward with you, and I was so freaking sad. So freaking sad. And then I had gotten offered a job 3 days later for over double the pay and so many benefits. And yeah, I still work there to this day, and I'm very grateful Dutch Bros didn't want me. If I could have a gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it, metaphorically speaking, getting a message out to millions or billions, what would it say and why? I did read this question earlier, and I thought about it, and I think the first thing that came to mind was this thing my mom used to say to me in high school, and it was, I can't want it more than you do. I can't want it more than you do. And I think about that a lot when I am struggling with making a life decision, and I kind of talk to myself as if I'm another person, but it really helps because I also use that when I am talking to my friends. If they come to me for advice and they don't follow my advice, and I just have to say, I can't want it more than you do. I can't want you to be successful more than you do. I can't want you to make blah 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 decision more than you do. And I think it's a really good thing to think about and live by. What is one of the best or most worthwhile investments you've ever made? I would definitely say my hobby of Pilates has been very positive on my life, and I'm so grateful I got into it, and I hated working out prior to it, so very grateful for that. I would also say my relationship, that's definitely an investment of time and money and emotions, and it's been very rewarding thus far. Very lucky. What's an unusual habit or an absurd thing you love? Probably ASMR. A lot of the people I know are not keen to it, and they don't understand it. I don't think it's absurd or unusual, but yeah. In the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life? Probably the Pilates that I mentioned earlier. What advice would you give to a smart, driven college student about to enter the real world? What advice should they ignore? So I'm still a college student, and I'm not a professional, and I'm not in the real world quite yet, but I would definitely say research your prospective careers before you go to college, your freshman year, whatever. Do not wait until you're a junior like I did. I always knew I wanted to be a lawyer, person asked me how tall I am. I am 5'6". I am 5'6". Gretchen says, I'm obsessed with your ASMR. Check out mine. Do you like your breathy whispers better? And what's your favorite animal? I prefer clicky whispers, for sure, for sure. Sorry. My favorite animal is a cat. A cat. Eva asks me my favorite ASMR artist. That's definitely Mama Mick, or Rage ASMR. They're just my top two. I love so many ASMR artists, but I'm terrible at remembering names. Terrible. Try to be better. Okay. Matt asks me what's my favorite color. Pink. Pink. I love the color. Pink. Cowboy ASMR asked me Drake or Kendrick. While I used to be a huge Drake fan, I have to say Kendrick after all the recent drama. Can you make the video longer, like 15 or 20 minutes? Hell yeah, I got you. Do you live in a warm climate or somewhere where you have all 4 seasons? So I live in a desert, but we definitely experience fall, but it's not the same as the East Coast whatsoever. And we do not get snow, but it does get pretty cold. But not snow cold. Denise, I'm sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly, asks me, what do you want to do for a living? I want to be a lawyer. Number 2, if you go or want to go to college, what major are you interested in? I'm currently a criminal justice major with a minor in psychology. Number 3, top 3 countries you'd like to visit. Spain, for sure. I really want to do a semester abroad there, but I never got to it, so that. France, and you're gonna laugh, but Canada. I know it's not too different from the US, but my mom is from there, and I really want to see where she was born and visit family members, because I do speak a second language. If so, which? I don't fluently speak Spanish, but I would consider it a second language that I know, kinda. Dre asks me, where are you from? I'm from Nevada. I'm not gonna say the city, but I'm from Nevada. Filter asks me, any summer plans even though it's early? Well, my boyfriend comes home at the end of June, and I definitely want to go to the beach with him, so that's it so far. Hopefully the lake, but we don't have any set plans, so TBD. Jasmine 222 asks me, which country would you like to travel to? Mentioned that earlier. Rulo Santa Maria says, have you ever tried traditional Mexican food? If not, what's your favorite food of your continent? Traditional Mexican food is probably one of the main food types I've eaten my whole life. Growing up on the West Coast, I think it's very common. Yeah. My dad runs a hydraulic company, and he builds lowriders, so that's what I was surrounded by my whole life, and a lot of my close family friends are Mexican, so that's mostly what I've eaten, and that's actually one of my favorite foods is anything Mexican, and I love sushi. I think the dog's coming over here. Kaden asks me, what made you start ASMR? Definitely because I've been watching it for so long. I've always had a little part in my head that has wanted to start it, for sure, and I'm really grateful that I did. Do you play any sports, or have you played any sports? If so, what sport? I was a competitive hip-hop dancer for many years. I danced for like 8 or 9, maybe 10. But I started doing competitive hip-hop dance, and I was on 2 teams. At one time my entire high school career. We were 3rd in the country. We were pretty good, but it was a very stressful time in my life, and and as she's whispering. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I love it. I live for it. Aaron asks me, what are some goals as an ASMR artist? And what are your personal goals? I just want to have a channel where we can all connect on here and have a good time. Yeah. That's why I'm here. Personal goals. To have a career, get married, have a house, have some kids. Yeah, those are long-term goals, but personal goals nonetheless. Manuel Walt asks me, what inspires you? What wakes you up in the morning? What are some of your life goals, and where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? The thought of my future really inspires me. I really, really want to be successful and proud of myself. My boyfriend, you inspire me. Manuel, you inspire me. I'm very grateful for you. I see myself getting married for sure in the next 5 years. Graduating from a professional school, having my own home. Rory ASMR asks me, what's your favorite ASMR artist? Rach or Mama Mick? Do you like college if you go? I like it. I feel like I'm not getting the real college experience though, because I live at home and I just go to class and go home, so I don't really have many friends. Where's your favorite place to go in terms of holidays? Maryland, to visit my boyfriend. Coco asks me, who inspired you to start this channel? My boyfriend. He pulled the trigger, bought me the mic, and pushed me to do it, so here I am. Do you think Peepa Doobie was in the wrong? I feel like I know who Peepa Doobie is, but I don't know the scandal. I'm sorry. And yes, I'm pretty chronically online. But you ask me, what kind of music do you like? I love country music. I love Mexican music. See Peso Pluma twice. I love him. I love Fuerza Regida. I love Zacatop, Treaty Oak, Mega Maroney. ASMR Nelly asked me, do you have a favorite color? Pink, 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 pink. Do you have an intro yet? I think it's just my hello, 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 hello. I think my least favorite ASMR trigger is spit painting. I'm kind of a germaphobe. It grosses me out. What's your favorite trigger? Whispering. My favorite trigger word is coconut, coconut, coconut. What ASMR do you like watching the most? Whisper rambles and like makeup holes. Do you have a subscriber goal? Not really, not really. I know we all want to be successful though, so we'll see what happens. Do you have any pets? I have cats. I have 4 cats. What's your favorite food? Sushi. Sushi. I love poke bowls too. I love poke bowls and sushi. Those are my top 2. How old are you? I'm 21. 21 years old. 21. Wet mouth sounds or dry? Probably dry. Probably. Oh. Yes. I like your video idea as well, ASMR Nelly. Definitely want to do some of those for my next one. Sienna asks me, age. I'm 21. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I have a boyfriend. How long have you been watching ASMR? I believe I calculated it to be like 9 years. 9 years. No. 12. I don't remember. Oh my god. I'm doing math right now. But I know I started watching in like 4th or 5th grade. Oh, so that's like 12 years. Favorite ASMR artist, I mentioned that. Favorite triggers, mentioned that as well. Favorite drink, iced lattes. Vanilla iced lattes. Favorite brand, my clothing brand. I love Lululemon. I love White Fox, Princess Polly. Yeah. Most important tip for starting high school. It's all about what you make it. Get involved with sports. That's always good. It's gonna keep you on a good path. You're gonna meet so many people, make so many friends doing that. Really, it's about about who you surround yourself with. You can go down a scary path in high school because kids are doing not so amazing things sometimes, so really stay with that good group and always put yourself out